It's been a while. I wanted to give you an update of what's going on. I finished my book. It's right here. Right here it is. My happiness button, your down-to-earth guide to a happy life. So just as much as it's your guide, it's also my guide, right? So the reason I took a bit of a break from posting stuff, from putting videos up, from putting music out is because in the process of creating music, in the process of writing this book, I felt like I kind of lost touch with some of the core messages I have in this book, some of the core teachings and lessons I've learned. The reason I wrote it is because, actually I'll play a little clip for you here so you can get a little insight into that. So as a little backstory, I went through 4 years of extreme illness where I really felt so almost depressed and like I had nothing going for me in life, really stripped to the basics. And this book is the result of the lessons that I learned and the realizations that I had that helped me to get out of this dark time. And that's why I'm sharing it with people, you know, to hope to uplift the vibe of the world and to give people practical tips they can use. So I've been writing this book for 2.5 years or maybe more, and it's been a really long process and so much has gone into that. Pretty much everything I know about how to uplift my life and how other people uplift their life has gone into this book. So everything that has worked for me and everything I've seen work for other people, I've condensed into this book, into a guide that should help to uplift your life as well. That's the whole point of this book, and also to share a little bit of my story. So I think it's really helpful to put self-development and improving ourselves in the context of real life examples, obviously, and having that person's story in mind. And then if you can relate to that, if that resonates with you, you're going to be more likely to implement that in your life because you know it's already worked for someone else. And if we're not that different, it's probably going to work for you too. As long as you're dedicated enough to form new habits, to make changes in your life, to be real with yourself, that is when it's going to work for you as well. There's so many things in this book, such as the value of the present moment, how to be present, how to accept things in life that happen, thoughts that come, without getting dragged into it, how to deal with your emotions, those that some call positive, those that some call negative, how to deal with them, how to enjoy this journey or dance of life, as I call it. Then also the power of gratitude. Gratitude is so big. I've got my mug here actually. Gratitude equals abundance. On the other side you've got just gratitude, right? Because gratitude is such a game changer when we're not thinking that positively, or we're just kind of, we don't feel good about ourselves, we don't feel good about life. Once we get in that mindset and feel that gratitude for what we do have, for everything, for our body, for our mind, everything that's amazing in our life, such a blessing to have once we get into that mindset. In the book My Happiness Button by Felix, I tell you how you can implement gratitude in your life, how you can get to that state of gratitude much easier. The importance of compassion and so many other things that I feel are really essential when we try to increase happiness in our life or try to make the most of this life and not live a miserable existence, which I feel we can easily get trapped into. So many things have helped me along the way, and I just want to share them with everyone. Anyway, that's enough advertising for the book and enough me talking about it. The ebook of this book will be out on Tuesday. That is the 12th of March. Got that one right. And the paperback, this beauty. So you're not going to have the not for real resale thing on it, obviously, when buying the paperback. But the paperback will be out soon after. I don't have the exact date yet. I will of course let you know. The paperback is obviously very nice that you can have in your hand and have something to read. But the ebook equally has everything in there. It's just a different format, right? So I put the pre-order link to the ebook down below, or if you're watching this video after the book is out, there'll be the link to get the ebook and probably the paperback by that time as well. I'll keep you all updated, and I'll be dropping a small little song for you as a little gift, because I haven't been dropping any music for a while, so I'll be putting that out for you as well. Questions about happiness or how you can feel better in your life, things that you struggle with maybe, things that you're struggling to get over at the moment. If you leave a comment below, I'm more than happy to respond and I'm sure otherwise someone else in the comments will also have some useful suggestions for things you can do. I really hope that the book will be a great guidance along your journey, kind of a friend to follow you on this path of life, and hopefully to give you some insights into some new perspectives on things. Because at the end of the day, I think we all want to be happy. We just have different ways of going about it. So even the person chasing money all the time, fast cars, they want to be happy, right? That's what we all want. So I hope my book contributes towards that in your life. It definitely has done for me so much. Everything I know about happiness is in that book, as I said. I'm going to be expanding, I'm going to be growing, there's going to be future books, obviously. But as of now, I'm very, very proud of this. Have to say I'm very, very proud of myself for achieving this. It's a hard journey, and I'm glad that I did it, and I'm glad that I can present this to you now. Have a look at the ebook, and the paperback will be out soon too. You can rely on that. So thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day. Take care of yourself. Felix New. Oh, and one last thing. It's not just about lying in hammocks all day. That's not what the book is all about. It's about learning to master the skill of happiness, learning how to make sure our emotions don't govern our life, don't govern how we feel all day. So there's no better time than now to get started.